Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim took a swipe at the opposition today amid the turmoil stemming from the Perlis crisis. Earlier, several Bersatu leaders, including its president, Muhyiddin, had resigned from their position in Perikatan Nasional. Stay tuned to this and more on Kini News. Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim took a veiled jab at the opposition's turmoil. In a press conference today, he expressed his gratitude for the lack of internal sabotage within the Madani government.
Saya syukur Alhamdulillah kerana muafakat kerajaan perpaduan Madani itu lebih mantap, lebih ikhlas dan tidak ada usaha sabotage, khianat seperti yang berlaku di kalangan rakan-rakan lain. Okey, faham kan?
He also spoke on his visit to Yang di-Pertuan Agong Sultan Ibrahim Sultan Iskandar at the Johor Palace, where they discussed the government's tough stance on corruption. Anwar said his administration had spared neither friend nor foe, pointing out that action had been taken against members of his government, including those in his own office. He stressed that government's main policy is to eliminate corrupt practices and enact principles of good governance. Muhyiddin has stepped down as chairperson of Perikatan Nasional effective January 1st. In a statement issued this morning, Muhyiddin thanked PN leaders for their support over the past 5 years and wished all component parties and leaders continued success. He did not provide a reason for his resignation. Muhyiddin's resignation comes amid escalating tensions between PAS and Bersatu following a move by Bersatu leaders in Perlis that led to PAS losing control of the state government. In the aftermath, PAS leaders have threatened either to leave PN and form a new alliance with UMNO or to seek control of the coalition's leadership. Commenting on the resignation, PAS Information Chief and Pasir Mas MP Ahmad Fali Shari described Muhyiddin's decision as a smart and appropriate move at a time when PN needs renewed momentum ahead of the 16th general election. He added that PAS would submit a candidate to lead the coalition, though it may not necessarily be party president Abdul Hadi Awang. He said it won't necessarily be the party president, but an individual who inspires confidence and can harness the strengths of PN parties.
From now on, you can also listen to Kini News on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Scan the QR code on the screen to follow us.
Meanwhile, Azmin Ali announced that he will be resigning as Perikatan Nasional Secretary General effective January 1st, 2026. In a Facebook post, Azmin said he noted that his appointment as Secretary General falls under the authority of the PN chairperson. As such, he decided to step down from the position. The Selangor opposition leader also said he would relinquish his role as Selangor PN chairperson with effect from the same date. Azmin expressed his appreciation to all parties for their cooperation and support during his tenure. Earlier, former Johor Menteri Besar Dr. Sarudin Jamal also announced his resignation as Johor PN chairperson. In a Facebook post, Sarudin alluded to past incidents in which Bersatu lost the Prime Minister's post, as well as the Menteri Besar positions in Johor and Perak. However, in both cases, it was UMNO, not PAS, that moved to take over from Bersatu. Following this, Bersatu Vice President Ahmad Faizal Azumu also announced his resignation as Perak Perikatan Nasional chairperson effective January 1st. Faizal said his decision was based on the same grounds cited by other leaders, noting that his appointment as State PN chairperson was a prerogative of PN chairperson Muhyiddin. He expressed his highest appreciation to PN leaders and component party members in Perak for their cooperation, support, and trust during his tenure. In a similar move, Negeri Sembilan PN chairperson Muhammad Hanifa Abu Bakar has also stepped down from his post. The Labu assembly person and state opposition leader said his decision was made in respect of PN's organizational structure, citing the same reasoning for his resignation. Meanwhile, Taman Medan Assembly Person Dr. Afif Bahardin has announced his resignation as Selangor PN Secretary. In a post, Afif said he noted that his appointment to the position was made under the authority of Selangor PN Chairperson Azmin Ali. As such, he said he had tendered his resignation as Selangor PN Secretary, effective January 1st, 2026. PAS has announced that it will not participate in the Perlis State Executive Council to be formed under newly appointed Menteri Besar Abu Bakar Hamzah. PAS Secretary General Taqiyuddin Hassan said all PAS representatives currently serving as state executive councillors would relinquish their positions in solidarity with former Menteri Besar Shukri Ramli, who recently resigned. Despite this, Taqiyuddin said PAS remains committed to maintaining its role and presence in the Perlis state government, in line with the mandate given by voters at the last general election. PAS' position comes as tensions between PAS and Bersatu appear to ease following Bersatu President Muhyiddin Yassin's confirmation that he will step down as Perikatan Nasional Chairperson effective January 1st. His decision has helped diffuse the standoff between the two PN component parties, with PAS leaders also striking a more conciliatory tone in their remarks towards the Pagoh MP. On December 28, Abu Bakar, the Kuala Perlis Assembly Person, was appointed as the new Menteri Besar, replacing PAS Shukri Ramli, who stepped down due to health reasons. Shukri's resignation came amid an attempted power grab involving Bersatu and 3 PAS Assembly Persons. PAS has since revoked the trio's party membership, and the Perlis State Assembly Speaker, Rusli Izan, has declared their seats vacant.
If you like the stories we produce, consider supporting us by subscribing to Malaysia Kini. Click the link in the description below or scan the QR code on your screen to subscribe.
The chances of an early release for former Prime Minister Najib Abdul Razak have narrowed following his conviction in the 1MDB case. Lawyers told Malaysia Kini that this is as Najib would be required to begin serving his 1MDB prison sentence after completing his jail term for the SRC International case. Lawyer Naran Singh explained that because the SRC and 1MDB cases are separate, the sentences would run consecutively rather than concurrently. He said there were 2 separate incidents and it would be overlapping if Najib was ordered to serve the sentence from Friday, the day of his conviction. In his view, the court's decision was fair and legally correct. Lawyer Hanif Khatri Abdullah shared a similar view, saying that even if Najib's defense had applied for a stay of execution of the 1MDB sentence, the court would likely have rejected it. However, Hanif noted that Najib could still apply for a stay of jail term execution for the 1MDB case once his SRC International jail term ends. Najib's revised jail term for the SRC International conviction is set to end in August 2028. With a 1/3 remission for good behavior, he could have been released as early as August next year. However, on December 26, Najib was convicted in the 1MDB case and sentenced to 15 years imprisonment. The court had also previously ruled that the house arrest decree was invalid. The MACC has taken the former minister's statement over alleged bribes of about 5 million ringgit and a Lamborghini luxury sports car. A source told Bernama that the former minister presented himself at the MACC headquarters in Putrajaya yesterday to have his statement recorded. Investigators are currently tracing the source of payment for the luxury vehicle. The source said that for the land transfer case, preliminary investigations found that land previously gazetted for the construction of a surau was transferred to a proxy company. The source added that statements from 16 witnesses, comprising government personnel and company owners, have been recorded to assist investigations into both cases. Meanwhile, MACC Chief Commissioner Azam Baki reportedly said that an investigation has been opened under Section 16 of the MACC Act 2009, and that so far no asset seizures or account freezes have been carried out. On December 24th, Azam revealed that a new investigation paper had been opened involving the former minister and that several individuals would be called to assist in the investigation. According to reports, the politician in question reportedly served as a minister before the COVID-19 pandemic. And that is all from me today. For more stories, you can go to Kinitv.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, X, YouTube, and Facebook for the latest news updates. I'm John. Thanks for watching.